everyone, my name is Sophie Laxalayo. For our today's presentation, we're going to talk about our lesson in Math 9. First quarter, quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. For the first quarter, we studied quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is an equation where the highest exponent variable is 2. Its standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We learned a lot of methods to solve it. We have illustration, abstracting, factoring, quadratic formula, completing, discriminant, sum and product. But to keep our presentation short, I will focus only on factoring because for me this is the easy one. Factoring. This method is used when the equation can be easily broken into two binomials. Example, x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. We find two numbers that multiply to 6 and add to 5. Those numbers are 2 and 3. Close parenthesis x plus 2, close parenthesis x plus 3 equals 0. The answers are x equals negative 2 and x equals negative 3. Factoring is the fastest method when the equation is simple. In summary, the factoring technique allows us to find the solution of quadratic equation. This lesson enhanced my ability to analyze and solve problems, and it's also increased my confidence in mathematics. Second quarter, variation. For the second quarter, we studied different types of variation, which shows the relationship between variables. This includes direct variation, inverse variation, joint variation, and combined variation. Direct variation means two variables increase or decrease together. The formula is y equals kx. Example 1. If k equals to 3 and x equals to 2, then y equals to 3 times 2 equals 6. Answer is 6. When x increases, y also increases. Problem 1. The distance a car travels y varies directly as the time x it travels. If a car travels 120 km in 3 hours, how far will it travel in 5 hours? Solution. Since it's a direct variation, we use the formula y equals kx. Step 1. Find the value of x. Given y equals to 120, x equals to 3. Substitute info. The formula 120 equals k times 3. K equals 120 plus 3. K equals 40. Step 2. Find the distance when x equals to 5 hours. Y equals to 40 times 5. Y equals 200. Final answer. The car will travel 200 km in 5 hours. In conclusion, understanding direct variation helped me see how two variables are connected and charged together. This lesson improved my problem-solving skills and made mathematical relationship easier for me to understand. As a reflection, I became more confident in solving problems and realized that with practice, math can be simple and enjoyable. Third quarter, classification of quadrilaterals. For the third quarter, we studied the classification of quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. We actually had more lessons this quarter, but to keep our presentation short, I will focus only on the first lesson, properties of parallelogram. Properties of a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral where both parts of opposite sides are parallel. Its properties are opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, consecutive angles are supplementary, diagonals bisect each other. From this lesson, I learned how to identify a parallelogram by checking its sides, angles, and diagonals. Example problem. Properties of parallelogram. In parallelogram ABCD, angle A measures 70 degree. Question. What is the measure of angle C? What is the measure of angle B? Solution. We use the properties of a parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. Since angle A equals 70 degrees, then angle C equals to 70 degrees. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Add up to 180 degrees. Angle A plus angle B equals 180 degrees. 70 degrees plus angle B equals to 180 degrees. Angle B equals 180 degree minus 70 degree. Angle B equals to 110 degree. Final answer. Angle C equals 70 degree. Angle B equals to 110 degree. In summary, learning the properties of parallelogram helped me better understand how to identify and classify different quadrilaterals accurately. This topic strengthened my understanding of geometric shape and how they are related to one another. Through this lesson, I realized that paying attention to the sides, angle, and diagonals is important in solving problems. It also made me more confident in analyzing figures and improve my critical thinking skills in geometry. Fourth quarter, the sixth trigonometry ratio. The sixth trigonometry ratio. For the fourth quarter, we studied the sixth trigonometry ratio. These are used to find missing side or angles in a right triangle. The six trigonometry ratio are sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. The three basic ratio. First are the three mean ratio. Sine, opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent, opposite over adjacent. Example, if a right triangle has opposite equals to 3, adjacent equals to 4, hypotenuse equals to 5, then sine equals to 3 over 5, cosine equals to 4 over 5, tangent 3 over 4. This ratio helps us find missing side when solving triangles. The three reciprocal ratio. The next three are the reciprocal. Cosecant, hypotenuse over opposite. Secant, hypotenuse over adjacent. Cotangent, adjacent over opposite. Using the same example, cosecant equals to 5 over 3. Secant equals to 5 over 4. Cotangent equals to 4 over 3. These are simple the flip version of sine, cosine, and tangent. Adjacent squared plus opposite squared equals to hypotenuse squared. Adjacent squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. Adjacent squared plus 64 equals 100. Adjacent squared equals 100 minus 64. Adjacent squared equals 36. Adjacent equals 6. Step 2. Find the sixth trigonometry ratio. Sine 8 over 10 equals to 4 over 5. Cosine 6 over 10 equals to 3 over 5. Tangent 8 over 6 over 4 over 3. Cosecant 10 over 8 equals 5 over 4. Secant 10 over 6 equals 5 over 3. Cotangent 6 over 8 equals 3 over 4. In conclusion, the sixth trigonometry ratio helps us solve right triangles and find unknown sides or angles. This lesson improved my understanding of triangles and real-life application like measuring heights and distance. Learning trigonometry made me realize how math connects to everyday life. I feel more confident in solving problems and applying what I learned to real situations, like calculating heights or navigating spaces. It also taught me to think logically and pay attention to details which I can use in other subjects and daily challenges. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope what we shared helped you understand the topic better. I also learned a lot while preparing this and I hope it inspire you to explore and enjoy learning as much as I did. Thank you.